The following footage contains a lot of dialogue and cutscenes. If you do not like those, then have a good day.
Talk to Herax. Whoop. He looks nice.
It's you!
Yep, it's me.
I don't see anyone queuing here. Where are the pilgrims?
Probably waiting for someone to fix our Daoka. Or is it already fixed? Not my concern. Pilgrimage is supposed to be a long journey on foot.
What are the pilgrims seeking here?
Probably what you're seeking. Answers. I used to have them all. But those were better moons. I'm not as inspired as I used to be.
I hear you used to be more inspired, Herax. What happened to you?
You only become a master of ceremonies after a life of pilgrimage around Adelpha, collecting stories and wisdom from all over the world. It's a sharing process that enriches my four essences.
Four?
4 essences? I thought every Talan is only supposed to have 1.
Yes, that is the law of the Yards, but once every life cycle, a male Talan is born with 4 essences and raised by the Almayel to become the next master of ceremonies. It's an important responsibility to be a good caretaker and a beacon of wisdom for my people. I lost most of it after the invasion.
I don't
There are all
understand
kinds of ways to be
what's
inspired.
different about him then.
Can't you read a scroll or something?
Inspiration comes from hearing the last words of a Talan who's decided to revert, or understanding the purpose of a Hazardess's life. With our villages isolated and the Darashams closed, the way to failure is too great.
I have Darsham's stuff. I have
At
the
least there's no
Darsham.
invaders in town.
All of the 4 of them.
So many Hazardesses, all unable to join with the Yards and turning the Essence Vine dry. The invaders are reverting a lot of our people to impose their dominion. And yet, in such violent times, where reverting ceremonies are needed every moon, my last ritual was performed thousands of moons ago. I am useless.
You seem perfectly fit. Start getting things done. Get to work, my man.
Boy, you got less brains than a Zork-flavored bowl of rest. Can't you see? The Darashams are closed.
I have the keys.
Legions of tormented Hazardesses are stuck in between worlds. I have nowhere to guide them. I couldn't save the Essence Vine. I failed in the eyes of our Yards.
So while other Talans here are the keepers of the Darashams, you are the keeper of the Essence Vine?
More of a caretaker, and not a good one. The origin of its roots are under your feet. With the devoted care of the Master of Ceremonies, that's me, the vine is meant to stretch as far as a Talan can measure. That's how it used to be, back in the moons.
But judging by the long face, you don't get a kick from your gardening job anymore.
Without reverted essences, the vine suffers. It is now shrunk to its most critical bastion. I don't know if I have what it takes to heal its core. I feel I don't. I know I don't.
This
The
guy's so
Essence
depressed.
Vine needs a new caretaker. Someone who has the strength to revive its immense power.
This guy needs a hug.
About that power, could it be used as a weapon against the invaders?
You could, if the balance was restored and enough essences were reverted through the 4 Darashams, the vine would be our strongest attack against the oppressors. But
what?
the Darashams are out of order.
I have the keys.
Another disaster
300
we can
keys.
blame the invaders for.
So how do we fix them?
Speak to the Darasham keepers. They should point you in the right direction.
See you
You're
later.
just crying, dude. Just...
Shemaz Core, good to see you.
Shamaz.
Just how good? Tell me.
Like normal, good.
Of course. How silly of me. Sorry. My mind is stuck on this scroll that I've read for the 10th time.
Okay.
Where can I find the Ka Darasham?
Like the air it represents, the Kardaro Sham has always been invisible. But alas, the invasion has now made the Daro Sham non-existent.
How can you tell the difference?
Look down at the bottom of the cliff over there. You'll see poor Hazardesses tormented by their tragic fate. They were once proud Talans who decided to revert without knowing the difference between what is eternal and what is no more. I'm here to prevent more Talans from jumping over the cliff until the Kardaro Sham is restored.
Just take the
and
car
I
from
can
me.
be its keeper.
Why don't you restore the Darasham?
We're getting closer. The invader's factory is no longer polluting the Kar essence.
It wasn't easy, but it worked.
Yes, you are quite the dream. But there's something else.
You got a bigger rock in your shoe. Let me hear it.
What an odd combination of words. The smoke may be clouding your reason, Pilgrim. You keep speaking in meaningless sentences that confuse and, dare I say, slightly tease.
Enough said.
Ugh.
What do you need?
To restore the Kardaro Sham,
I
we
have
need
it.
its codex.
What about using one of those sweet beacons with Oru's gun?
What's a codex?
The one you
Once
have in your
per
pocket.
cycle, the sacred codex is brought back to the Temple of Kar so its energy can be replenished by the yards. This energy, in turn, powers the Kardaro Sham for a full cycle.
So the codex never made it back from the temple?
After the Daro Shams closed,
You know this,
Archie
you have it in your
from
pocket, you
Bar
got it from the
ordered
temple.
every codex to be returned to their rightful temple so they could remain in the almighty protection of the yards. They haven't been seen in Palanas.
Here's your codex.
Oh, here. Oh, amazing.
Watch
Uh-huh.
out. It's blowing hard in there.
I thought I would never see it again. I feel its energy boosting my essence. Thank you, Pilgrim. This will help me to restore the Kardaro Sham.
Better.
What
Polana.
is this place about?
What kind of pilgrim doesn't know
I'm not
about
a pilgrim.
Polana? The special kind, I'm sure. But did you know
This
that
guy's
the town is
kinda
built on the roots of the essence
perverted.
vine? This is
Creepy.
why Talans are coming here to surrender their essence to the yoke.
Question is, where do I go from here?
If you're seeking direction, I suggest you talk to Hirax, Polana's master of ceremonies. I'll warn you, he's not as charming as I.
Well, Cor, you got your Darasham back. Congratulations.
Waiting for the first leaps of faith in so many cycles. Bless you, beautiful and muscular pilgrim.
Okay.
That's
Glad
kind
to
of
help.
creepy, dude. Calm down.
What's wrong with Hirax?
Poor Hirax. Even a Shamaz can't heal the wound inside him.
Is it in his head?
If you mean his mind is about to break, then yes.
What happened to him?
As the master of ceremonies, not being able to help the needy Talans and Hazardesses has taken a heavy toll on Hirax. He grows more depressed every moon, and I believe he feels responsible for some of the latest incidents.
Incidents? What kind?
His
You have
lips
to
are still not
understand.
moving.
Hirax was once such a beacon of light that pilgrims from all over Adelpha would seek his guidance.
I'm here to help. Do you have anything for me?
I could tell you the tale of a poor harvester from Emia who was deeply in love with a widow of a Dolatai guardian. His name was Tuyol.
I thought it would be
Tuyol
Jan.
was
It would
still
be...
young, but if the widow rejected his love one more time, he pledged to revert to the Kardaro Sham, where their act.
Oh, we don't need to know.
Sad tale. What happened to y'all?
Hirax told this poor harvester that to seduce his love, he had to offer her frozen flowers from the
Frozen?
highest mountain's peak. Tuyol ran off at once, totally unprepared, and never returned. Now it is whispered that Tuyol's Hazardess is trapped on the mountain. And his anger is causing the terrible ice blizzard that has been reverting so.
He just stopped talking on his own.
Goodbye, Kor.
Until.
What?
Dear Yodka, we stand united to guide our elder through his time of reversion. May his essence please your realm, like it blessed ours, from this cycle to eternity.
What's the point of doing this?
Ka Darasham is back. At least this one offers a nice view. Liaz? Talk to me.
I'm a little busy deciphering new symbols we found in the Elway Temple. They're fascinating.
Speaking about the temples, the Talans didn't build them, right?
The ancients must
No,
have
he
used
said it
special
in the
techniques to
south.
raise the 4 temples. They didn't share their technology with us.
How often are they used?
There are no codex ceremonies anymore. It has been the only activity in the temple since Palana was built. The mountain village gathers the 4 essences in one unique location.
And yet the Yods chose a temple to bring me back here. I wonder why.
The Yods speak in mysterious ways, Ulukai. I have to go now.
All right, I'm gonna go after the Codex, so I'll have a closer look at the place.
Adalpha surely needs its Daroshams. Good luck. Liaz out.
She's really busy all the time. She doesn't want to talk to you, so stop talking to her.
Can we talk, my friend?
Friend? You clearly don't know who you're talking to, so let me fill you in. My name is Agiton. I'm in charge of the Fey Darosham. Were you planning to end your life in flames?
I'm
Nope.
good, thanks.
Not that you can, anyway. The Darosham is closed until further notice.
Here we
Tell me
go.
about the Fey Darasham.
The Fey essence is the essence of hunters. Dolotai guardians, soldiers. Although no soldiers remain on Adelpha, this is the gateway through which their reverted essence can reach the Yods, or it used to be. The invaders have screwed with our reversion law.
What are you gonna do about it, hothead?
You should have seen me in my young moons. I would have thrown every last one of them into the volcano since they're so interested in it.
Death by lava. Nice, but not my favorite.
You're a fighter. Give me one of your weapons and we'll wipe them off Adelpha together. You and me.
You can have my
Slow
pistol.
down.
I'm not
Don't go
using
breaking
it.
a hip on me.
Ever since I was a child on Kizar, I've dreamed of being in an epic battle. I was about to join Croax's army, but the Almayel convinced everyone that war is wrong. But this is the right war. It should have been my war. And what do? Nothing. Goddamn.
Well, you don't have to fight on the battlefield to be part of the resistance. There are other ways to contribute.
Alana is not powerless. I've heard Rumbar and Hirex discuss the secrets of the Essence Vine. It is our strongest asset. We have to use it as a weapon against the
How can you do that?
Well, I'm not sure. They wouldn't share their secrets with me. They're afraid I'd unleash a firestorm.
I wonder why.
Right, I would. If only my Darosham was restored, it would strengthen my...
Now I'm not sure I want to restore it.
Say the Yods sent me to get your Darasham up and running. What would it take?
The invaders in our volcano were causing most of the imbalance in the Fey essence.
Hotshot's in there, but I was hotter.
There's one other piece to this puzzle. I will need the Codex from the Fey.
I have it.
If we want the Yods on our side, we need the power of the Codex more than ever.
I already found this.
Thank you. So give him.
I got the Codex. Happy to hand this hot potato over to you.
Fey essence can be intense, especially when the Codex is at full capacity. Let me take it from here. You served the Fey essence well today,
Are the invaders causing trouble in Polana?
Not directly. I mean, if you don't snoop around their fortress, they won't shoot you. But Yods above. I dream of showing up on their doorstep with enough firepower to blow them back to the stars.
Yippee-ki-yay.
What is this place about?
You don't know? Polana is a sacred destination for all those who want to shuffle off this mortal coil and return to the loving embrace of the Yards. The town is built on the roots of the Essence Vine. Did you come here to revert?
Look at me. Do I look like a suicidal person to you?
I see.
They're switching between
You're
them
afraid of the final transformation.
every few
We
seconds.
get a lot of that.
The other guy does movie
Talk to
his
Hirax,
lips.
the master of ceremonies. He will ease your confusion. On second thought, he might make it worse. This is Hirax we're talking about after.
I think I did what you asked. Is your Darasham active now?
I feel my essence boiling again. The Darosham is once again ready to welcome Talans and Hazadesses. I could have achieved this without you, but you didn't want to lend me one of your precious weapons.
Is that what happened? Are you a friend of Hirax?
Hirax doesn't have friends. If the Ka Darosham was active, he'd be first in line
It is.
for the leap.
Well, sounds like a ray of sunshine.
Don't listen to any of his guidance, Pilgrim. Unless you're desperate for a swim in a volcano.
That happened before?
Sadly,
Oh,
yes.
now they're both moving their lips.
Ask Hirax about Arabold. I don't want anything to do with his mess.
Bye bye.
I guess we're done then.
Oh, okay.
He was born from fire,
I thought it was
and he returns
crushing
to fire, seeking fusion with his Yard. Bless his essence, O mighty Yard Fae, so the cycles in his life may count for his eternal reversion.
Faye Darasham is ready to send you to your final resting place.
I guess we're going to the next temple now.
Uday, can we talk?
What is it?
Are you spending a lot of time with Hirax?
Not really. He's a bit of a drag. I've been avoiding him lately.
You don't talk to him? How do you guys do your spiritual business then? Email?
You met Email. He was one of my apprentices, yes, but I had to let him go because I can't employ two assistants in the current economy, you know? So I sent Hermos, my other apprentice, to talk.
No,
Let
you
him deal
didn't.
with Herax's gloom and doom.
He sent a
Did you
mail to the
I haven't seen
sun
Hermos since he spoke to Herax.
You didn't know he
to
was
bless the
missing?
He
wine.
could just be hiding somewhere to avoid his chores. Wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, you said
If you
that
talk
last
to
time.
Herax, please ask him if he knows where Hermos is. I need my apprentice to keep an eye on the Darasham in case one of those urinating pilgrims.
What's your deal, Uday?
I'm the keeper of the Eloe Darasham. If you're seeking to end your life, you're at the right place. At the wrong time. The Darasham is currently...
What is the Eloe Darasham about?
Ooh, a learner. Exciting. Well, some Talans visit Darashams when they have decided to complete their lives. Talans with the Eloe essence come here, to the Eloe Darasham, to revert back to the water from whence they came. But since the Darasham is closed, their Hazardesses are trapped on Adelpha, unable to reach the Yards, lost.
Seems like the Yods want me to fix your Darasham, so... What's wrong with it?
What's wrong with it? You must have come across the lake over there. I can't count the number of pilgrims I've caught urinating in that lake for your sake. You travelers come here, drink a lot of our water, then run to the lake to... What the... Yeah.
Okay, listen, I promise that I didn't relieve myself in your lake, okay? Why don't you tell me what the problem really is?
It's not just a lake. Hello? It's the Eloe Darasham.
Yeah.
The sacred gateway connecting our physical world to the eternal realm of the Yards? The invaders are polluting it with their waste and degrading it.
If I make them stop, will you chill?
Yes, I'll chill. 2 times, 3 times. You can find them at their putrid fortress behind the lake.
But what? Talk to me, Uday.
Already taken
Even if
care
you
of.
stopped the polluting, the Elway Codex would still be far from Palana. The Codex is the Darasham's power source.
Oh, but I already have what you need.
Why does he sound extremely...
Those tin
weird?
cans won't be polluting your lake anymore. May they rust in peace.
Thank you! The lake is already recovering. Bless
So
the
fast.
odds. Is there anything better than blue Halidium clear water?
Have you tried 30-year-old scotch?
My Darasham's water is much older than that.
So I'll find this
The
codex
jokes
and
are
bring it
starting
back to you. You good with that?
By the odds, yes! It has enough spiritual energy to power the Elway Darasham for a whole cycle.
Why don't you have it now?
After the Darasham went down, our chief Rumbar ordered every codex to be returned to their temple. And there they stay, under the protection of the...
Is this the codex you're looking for?
Yes! The Elway Codex! And it's fully charged. This is amazing. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
So, do you wish to revert now? I understand if you're not
I
sure.
don't want
You
to.
should speak to Herax before you take such an important decision.
You know,
Nope.
I get this weird feeling that I've reverted a few times since I've been on your planet.
We all have. That's the idea, Pilgrim.
Once. It
your
wasn't because of me,
Darasham
it was a
working?
cutscene.
Yes, thank you. You can feel it through the essence vine. The Elway is more balanced. I'm looking forward to welcoming Elder Talans and Hazardesses who are seeking passage. If you cross their path, please let them know that the Elway Darasham is open again. Or even better,
Where will I find them?
they are all around us. It's a big world. Rumbar is keeping track of the ones he hears about. Talk to him.
I'll leave you to your work now. Something tells me pretty soon you're going to be under the water. Everything seems to work now with the LOA Darasham. You got your job back.
And I am eternally grateful to you. Now it's up to us to keep the LOA essence balanced. Can I get you anything to...
No, I'm good, thank you.
Goodbye, Uday.
Uday.
Bless his essence, almighty Yod Eloway, so the cycles in his life will count for his eternal reversion.
Is he gonna drown?
LOA Darasham is back on track. Who wants to meet their maker?
Ooh. A hole in the mountain. Boom.
Hey, how's it going?
Ah, good moon, Pilgrim. My name is Unback.
Unback.
What, Hirex ain't the cuddly type?
He's seen better moons. A master of ceremonies in a time of no ceremonies is a master of none. If he starts telling you stories about the Umgand cave, be polite and nod, but don't.
Already been there.
I'm not sure what the Umgan cave is.
Umgand was the first keeper of the Gonda Darasham, hundreds of thousands of moons before my time. It is said that Umgand didn't revert in Palana, but in a cave that was named after
Who's saying that?
Hirax. He tells the tale to pilgrims who are seeking Gonda guidance. It is true that the Umgand cave is a sacred landmark, but
It's full of spiders.
What are you trying to say?
every time Hirax tells the tale, he changes the location of the cave. Doing so, he sends those poor pilgrims on wild Krakit chases. The latest one, a local fellow, hasn't been seen in 100 moons.
Show me where he was sent to and I'll take a look.
How the odds would I know? You'll have to ask Hirax for that.
But we already know. We already did it.
What
We
is this
rescued
place?
the guy.
This is Palana. Our town is built on the roots of the Essence Vine, which makes it a sacred destination for every Talan wishing to revert with dignity.
I heard it through the Essence Vine. That would make a great cover.
Ah, that was a joke. It's okay. These are difficult times for everyone. If you came to Polana for guidance, you can talk to our Master of Ceremonies, Hirax, at your risk and...
It
What
keeps
do you
getting
do
cut
here?
off.
Ah,
Oh.
marvelous question. I've been
Marvelous.
asking myself that for moons now. Basically, I wait.
For
You
me.
wait.
I wait. One of these moons, my master Yolo will revert, and I will
Yo.
succeed him as keeper of the Ganda Darushan. Until then, I'm just an apprentice, and a very patient.
You want your boss gone, huh? Is Yellow a jerk?
No, we're all very fond of Yolo. You won't find a quieter Talan in all of Adelpha. I don't remember the last time anyone heard his voice.
Okay, some beast ripped his throat out or something?
Oh, no. He started meditating a few cycles ago,
He's dead.
and hasn't moved ever since. Not even a wiggle of a toe.
Maybe I can make him move.
Go easy on him. Yolo's bones are more fragile than the most ancient scrolls.
He's dead.
Mr. Darasham Keeper, sir. Do
He's
you
moving
hear
a
me?
lot. What are you talking about him not moving?
Anyone in
He's
there?
moving a lot. Wanna see him move? Sorry, he didn't move.
Yo, man. Young people talk like that where I'm from.
Yeoman was my great-great-grandfather. And he was still younger than Yolo when he crossed the Fey Darish.
The jokes.
I was checking on your boss, Yalo, and I think you're right. Disco is more active than this guy, and trust me, Disco is pretty dead.
Oh, no.
The joke.
Yolo has willingly entered a deep meditative state to save his strength for the moon of his reversion.
Well, can't you give him a push into the Darasham? Just a little help with the final mile, you know?
I can wait. I'm still young, and when the Darasham is finally restored, we'll see what happens.
Where's this Skanda Darasham? And how do I get its magic back?
The Ganda Darasham is in the sacred cave. But to experience its holy power, the Ganda essence must be restored.
Seems I'm the best restorer you got. What should I do?
The invaders are destroying our trees and stealing our wood. If they damage the root of the Essence Vine, Yod's almighty. We lose
Do
everything.
they have a center of operations? We need to hit them where it hurts.
Their extraction facility is nearby. I can show you the way.
All right.
I
After I smash
show
their
you
toothpick
the
factory,
way.
you'll be back to sending Hazardesses to the afterlife?
Ah. Not exactly. We would still need the Ganda Codex.
Which we have
a
in our
powerful
pocket.
artifact that connects the earthly location of the Darasham with the spiritual dimension of the Yod.
I've already found it.
Why does he sound weird?
The Ganda Codex. I'm afraid I need a crash course on that.
So I'm gonna
you are
skip
not
this. This is boring.
Rumbar's orders.
It's 4 times the same thing. Here we have it. I found it. Amazing. Oh, what? You need the help.
Well,
Time to restore.
the root.
Oh, yeah.
Even more.
Thank you for taking care of this. Bye. Cutscene.
Yod Ganda, welcome this proud Talan to your realm. Let his essence return to where it originated, for that's the cycle of eternal reversion.
This is the only one that actually dressed.
It's open house day at the Ganda
The
Darasham.
other were naked.
Who wants a one-way ticket to eternity?
I need to go to talk to Herax then, I guess. Let's talk to Herax, yes. Because I'm pretty sure he's gonna give me the other missions. What's this blue stuff? Yep, it's me. Let's keep talking.
I think I came across Umgand himself, or at least his Hazardess. Would that make any sense to you?
It's impossible. Umgand reverted hundreds of thousands of cycles before my time.
I found the location of the Umgand cave. You know that pilgrim you misguided? He found the place where Umgand's Hazardess was lost for all those years. All thanks to you.
This is such an inspiring discovery. Thank you, Pilgrim.
No, he's not moving his lips.
That is one healthy essence vine here, Axe. You must be happy.
I am happy, and slowly getting my inspiration back. The essence vine is such a splendor to contemplate.
The splendor doesn't hurt the bad guys, does it?
I beg your pardon?
I kind of hope the vine would be a weapon
Beg your
against the
pardon?
invaders. And at the end of the day, it's just a vine?
Not so fast, Pilgrim. If we take good care of the essence vine, it will provide special seeds. Seeding the essence vine during battle can be extremely powerful and unleash a horde of vengeful Hazardesses against your enemy.
Nice.
This is the last beacon I
I'm
get.
getting a Jack and the Beanstalk vibe here. Camilla used to love that story.
If the vine continues to grow, I can collect its seeds. But you have to talk to someone else, say a recreator, and come up with something that works in battle.
I'll find someone. But what should I tell him?
Let me write it down for you.
Arabald is safe. He learned something out of all of this. If your heart is a volcano, don't expect flowers to bloom there.
Very inspiring lesson indeed.
Can we talk about Tuyal?
Tuyal.
Ooh,
Romantic to a fault. I only wanted to help him.
what is this?
Poor Tuyal.
Show me where he is, and let's see what I can do.
Have you seen Ermos?
We were just having a casual conversation about how many stones I would pocket to sink my body to the bottom of the lake.
What?
Ermos has a thing with numbers. I don't remember him mentioning. Oh no. No.
What?
No.
Are you okay?
What is it?
Ermos hadn't taken a bath in hundreds of moons because of a polluted Darasham. He told me how his essence was missing clean water, and I just mentioned the oasis.
Without what?
The oasis used to be one of the most popular landmarks for LOA pilgrims, but that was before it got infested with Z-dogs.
Show me where the oasis is, and I'll get him back.
Sure, let's...
See you.
Do we actually have the quests? Or...
Yes? Herrick's actually turned out to be a help. I'm psyched.
How did that happen? Did you ingest Hoti paste?
What? No, but Herrick's gave me instructions to build a very useful type of beacon. Isn't that sick?
You should see a shamas if you feel sick, Urukai.
I meant it in a good way. These beacons control the essence vine. I can't manufacture them myself.
I've seen all kind of beacons around Nurkan's shop in Procreana. Maybe talk to him. And stop feeding on Hoti paste. It's food for Tuan Haas, and it makes you delirious.
She hates him so fucking much, it's amazing. I accidentally did what I just did. No, no, no. So stupid.
More blue Hylidium. Sweet. Yes. Does the name Tuyol ring a bell?
Tuyol?
That's
He
it?
was in love with one of my Dolotai guardians. But she swore never to be close to a male again after her former lover reverted.
Yeah. She turned him down, and poor Tuyol is a Hazardous now.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm gonna
I'm
help
not.
him revert. I have a present for your friend. Let her know I'm on my way to your camp.
I will.
Why?
Leah's out.
Oh, you have to complete like his last wishes or some shit like that? That's so fucking stupid. Well, the camp is here, right? So stupid. Oh, bonk. It's gonna look weird when she
I'm sorry,
she
miss.
doesn't even know him.
I'm here because of Tuyol. Remember him?
Tuyol? I haven't heard that name in many cycles.
He just broke a
this
flower,
is
he died.
probably the last time you'll hear from him. He's gone, but not reverted yet. He would have wanted you to have this first.
I have never seen such a beautiful thing. I thought Tuyol grew tired of me and forgot my existence.
Tuyol
stupid.
was melting for you, just like this flower here. I'm sorry if that sounds more cheesy than romantic. I was never very good at this.
The odds will reunite our essences one moon. Until then, I will never forget his name.
Okay. I mean, he's insane. He killed himself because she doesn't love him, and we say, "Oh, he was poor guy." He was just insane. What's next? Find and rescue Ermos. Where the fuck is Ermos? Here? Have I not done this? Okay, let's do this then.
Bombs to make the WFA go boom. Me like a lot.
Why are you speaking like you're stupid? It's gonna take a while, huh?
Assessing. A Talar needs help.
Dead.
You picked a heck of a dangerous spot.
Oh, thank the Yods. I'm Ermos from Balana. Hirak sent me here for a bath to rejuvenate my Eloi essence. He almost sent me to my reversion.
Well, danger averted. You can bathe as much as you want now.
You know, being stuck here made me realize something.
Life is the best.
Life is a bath. The longer you're in it, the more wrinkled you get.
Well, that's true.
If I have to choose between rejuvenating my essence or my body, I choose my body.
I don't know what's the metaphor for, but okay.